You bought the better mattress. You put the phone across the room. You tried the sleep tea, the blackout curtains, the cooler thermostat, and you still lay there in the dark last night. Eyes closed, body still, but your mind wide awake, replaying a conversation from 3 days ago and rehearsing one that hasn't happened yet. Here's what nobody tells you. Your sleep isn't broken. Your shutdown sequence is missing. A tired body will lie down, but a mind that never powered off will keep the whole machine running until 2 a.m. And that's why you can sleep 8 hours and still wake up feeling like you fought something all night. In Japan, where people sleep less than almost anyone on Earth yet report some of the calmest evenings, the secret was never a product. It's a set of small, quiet rituals that walk the mind down from noise to nothing. Tonight I'm giving you 9 of them. Do them and your racing thoughts finally go silent. And stay for number 6. It takes less than a minute, and it's the one that resets your entire mind faster than anything else on this list. If a loud mind at midnight is the reason you're here, type "still awake" in the comments. I want to see how many of us there are. Then keep watching, because the very first habit is where the noise starts to drop. Habit 1. You don't need more sleep. You need a border. The Japanese evening has something ours lost. A clear moment where the working self ends and the resting self begins. Without that border, your brain never gets the memo that the day is over, so it keeps the tabs open. Pick one small action that means the day is closed. Wiping the kitchen counter, changing into specific clothes, dimming one lamp. Do it at the same time nightly. You're not cleaning, you're signaling. And once the brain trusts that signal, it stops bracing for more input, which sets up the next habit perfectly. We treat light like it's neutral. It isn't. Bright overhead light after sunset tells your brain it's still midday, and melatonin, the chemical that makes you drowsy, refuses to show up on a lit stage. The Japanese instinct here is kanso, simplicity. One soft low light in the corner instead of a ceiling full of them. Drop the brightness an hour before bed, and you're not just setting a mood. You're chemically unlocking the sleepiness that habit 1 told your brain to expect. This one sounds backwards, so slow down here. To fall asleep, your core body temperature has to fall, and the fastest way to make it fall is to warm it up first, because when you step out of hot water, your body dumps that heat, and the temperature crash triggers sleep. This is Furo, the Japanese evening bath, and it's not about hygiene. Most bathe to soak, to think, to end the day in warm water. Science caught up in 2019. A University of Texas review found a warm bath about 90 minutes before bed, measurably shortened the time it took people to fall asleep. Your grandmother's hot bath before bed was neuroscience the whole time, and once the body is primed, the next habit goes after the real troublemaker, the mind. Here's why you lie awake. Your brain refuses to drop a task it thinks might be forgotten, so it loops, reminding, rehearsing, refusing to let go. The fix is almost stupidly simple. For 5 minutes before bed, write down everything the mind is holding. Tomorrow's tasks, the worry, the unfinished thing. A Baylor University sleep study found that people who wrote a to-do list before bed fell asleep faster than those who journaled about the past. Why? Because the page becomes the container, so the brain is finally allowed to put it down. You just handed your racing thoughts somewhere to live that isn't your pillow. The Japanese have a word, ma, for the meaningful pause, the empty space that gives everything else its shape, the silence between 2 notes that makes it music. Your evening has no ma, it's packed end to end. Work, dinner, screen, scroll, bed. You never gave your mind a runway, so it tries to land at full speed. Protect the last hour before sleep as deliberately empty. No productivity, no problem solving, no input. Boredom isn't wasted time here. It's the on-ramp to sleep, and it sets up the single most powerful 60 seconds on this entire list. If this is quietly rewiring how you think about your nights, subscribe. This channel is built entirely around calmer living, and it's free. Now, here's the one I promised you. This is number 6, and it's the fastest nervous system off switch known. 2 short inhales through the nose, a big one, then a smaller sip on top, followed by one long, slow exhale through the mouth. Do it 3 or 4 times. That's it, under a minute. Stanford researchers found in 2023 that this exact pattern, the double inhale, the extended exhale, calmed people faster than ordinary meditation because the long out-breath is a direct signal to slow the heart down. Your body cannot stay in alert while it exhales slowly. It's physically impossible. This is the moment the whole system flips from night, and everything after it is just letting go. Yohaku is the Japanese art of deliberate emptiness, the blank space left in a painting on purpose. Your bed should be yohaku, not a workstation, not a snack table, not a second office with a phone charging beside your head. When the bed means only one thing, the brain stops negotiating the moment you lie down. No, should I check one more thing? Just, this is where the day ends. The border you drew in habit 1 finally has a physical home. We chase the sleep position, the perfect setup, and the chasing itself keeps us alert. The gentler idea is wabi-sabi, peace with the imperfect. You don't need to lie perfectly. You need to lie still and let the small discomforts pass without fixing them. Every time you adjust, recheck, and optimize, you re-alert the mind you just calmed. Stillness, even imperfect stillness, tells the body the search is over, and that surrender is the last door before sleep. The final habit isn't an action, it's a permission. Most of us lie awake because some part of us feels the day was unfinished, not enough done, not enough resolved. So the mind stays on duty. The Japanese evening carries a quiet acceptance. Today was what it was, and it's closed now. You did your part. Whatever's left will still be there tomorrow, and tomorrow is where it belongs. When you truly let the day be complete, the mind has no reason left to stand guard, and it finally, quietly, goes offline. So it was never the mattress. It was never really the phone. It was a mind that was never given away to power down, and now you have 9 of them, walking you from a border, to soft light, to warm water, to an empty page, to an empty hour, to a single minute that resets everything, to a bed that means only rest. You don't need to sleep more. You need to arrive at sleep quietly. Tell me in the comments, which number are you trying tonight? The paper, the bath, or number 6? And if a tired person in your life has been blaming their mattress for years, send them this. It might be the quietest gift you give them all week. Start one of these tonight. Not all 9, just one. Because a quiet mind isn't built by trying harder at night. It's built by finally letting the day end.